Have you ever wondered why they are referred to as leftists? It's true that they possess a false truth backward thinking, but when we look at Ecclesiastes 10:2, we find the answer. The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of a fool to the left. And one example of that is when Simon Peter was out fishing and they caught nothing. They had their nets on the left side of the boat. Jesus came and said, go out again and throw your nets on the right side, the correct side of the boat. When they came back in, they had an abundance of fish. So what this is showing is that a correctness, not an incorrectness as it's exhibited on the left side. So the heart of the wise, as we said, inclines to the right, but the heart of a fool to the left. All of this is exemplifying if things are done at the right time, for the right reason, and the right way, we'll have the right result. And this is not what we're seeing in the present administration. Obama and the others speak according to their own nature. The full extent of their character can be read in my two books, Truth, Political Answer, Dangerous Times Ahead, as well as Two Truths, Two Justices. Both of these books are available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. The second book, Two Truths, Two Justices, is available on Kindle, Nook, and all the ebook readers. So continuing where we left off on the previous video is the exposure of Obama and his terrorist associates. One of them is Rashid Hussain, who happens to be Obama's personal White House attorney. Hussain has a terrorist friend by the name of Samar al-Arian. Arian was convicted several years ago of terrorism, but Hussain believed, and he tried to impress upon everybody, that al-Arian was innocent. So Hussain believes in all the aspects of the Muslim Brotherhood, even jihad. Al-Arian confessed to all the charges in spite of the fact that Rashid Hussain always claimed that he was innocent. Another associate and a good friend of Obama is Kenny Gamble, who has an alias. He's also known as Luqman Abdul Haq. This Gamble, he's the emir of an organization called MANA, which is the Muslim Association of North America. It was Gamble that gave a building to Obama for his campaign headquarters in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Under his business umbrella, it was called Universal Companies, they buy up properties and they resell only to Muslims in Philadelphia. It sounds like they're trying to support and create a conclave of Muslims within that city. Gamble coordinates a vast network of mosques and Islamic organizations through MANA, and you'll never guess who the mentor of MANA is. It's H. Rap Brown. Remember him? Back in the 60s, he said, if we can't turn America around, we'll burn it down. So moving on to the other terrorist associations with Obama, we find Jeremiah Wright and Musa Abu Marzouk. His wife is Nadia al-Aishi. And they are important to mention because of their close relationship with Obama. Wright's so-called church in Chicago is just that. I say this because Musa Abu Marzouk was a Hamas deputy that had a close relationship with Wright. He would send Hamas info to Wright that he would put into his newsletter and preach this into his church membership. In effect, the United Trinity Church of Christ was a mosque because of the substance of the messages purported by Wright through Marzouk. Now, Marzouk and his wife, Nadia al-Aishi, they had to flee the country. They are federal fugitives. They had a company in Richardson, Texas called Infocom, which was supporting the terrorist cause. They are confirmed terrorists. They both are federal fugitives, like I said. Musa Abu Marzouk has many other names he uses, such as Dr. Musa Abu Marzouk. He's also known as Saeed Abu Marzouk. He's also known as Abu Umar, also known as Musa Muhammad Abu Marzouk, and with other aliases with the derivations of spelling. Musa Abu Marzouk is spelled 3 to 4 different ways. So Marzouk has 10 to 15 aliases that he uses. Another friend of Obama's is Dr. Farouk Khan. He is the New York chapter chairman of the American Muslim Alliance. Now remember, the American Muslim Alliance is the organization founded by Agha Saad, that wants to get a Muslim president by 2020. And incidentally, in my book, Two Truths, Two Justices, this outlines the entire personal agenda of Barack Hussein Obama. And it should be remembered that there's another connection Obama has that's a communist connection. And he has Charles Ogletree, who was his law professor. You have Cornel West, you have Quentin Young, that are both communists. And Quentin Young was a retired doctor. He attended Obama for quite some time. And he belonged to the Bethune Club, which means that in order to get in this club, you have to be a doctor, but you also have to be a communist. Emil Jones was his political mentor in Chicago, who had to resign because of criminal activity. And the list just goes on and on and on. So the next videos will bring to light the terrorist associations of Obama's friends, Bill and Hillary Clinton, and also John Esposito, who happens to be one of the biggest traitors in this country. He's a professor at Georgetown University, and he supports jihad, he supports the Muslim Brotherhood, and he supports Tariq Ramadan, the grandson of Hassan that founded the Muslim Brotherhood. Well, as a side note, look for Obama to kick Biden to the curb and have Hillary run as his vice president. So until next time, this is Chris Alexander reminding you, stay strong in the Lord.